Hello dragons, welcome to another Beawesome Wrap-Up video. This time, we'll be covering updates and development news for March and April. Let's get started. Patch 1.2.27 was released in early March, bringing changes for skin collectors and PvP players alike. Lionfang is the new rare spawn skin added for Flamestalker, and it's the perfect way to let other players know who the King of Drakon is. Inferno Ravager's Inferno Shield ability received some balance adjustments. Previously, having the final point in survival would add an additional 40% protection to the ability's base 50%. Now, that final point in survival will only provide a 17.5% additional protection. The remaining 22.5% comes from maxing out the scavenger tree at 7.5% per level. This will allow players to slightly boost the effectiveness of their Inferno Shield ability without feeling the need to fully commit to the scavenger tree. Finally, this update provided further adjustments to our Dragon's anti-cheat system. It's a lot of technical mumbo-jumbo, but in essence, the anti-cheat system was tweaked to further increase the quality of life for our players by protecting servers from malicious hackers and cheaters. This includes preventing the usage of third-party crosshair overlays, as well as preventing the usage of reshade regardless of server rank. Quite a lot of work is going on behind the scenes preparing for our two large future updates, 1.2.28 and then the following 1.3 release. 1.2.28 will signal the end of the 1.2 series by bringing in the Ironhide Grazer AI and Stat Pearls update. 1.3 will contain the much anticipated skin crafting update, which, as the name suggests, will feature our very own unique skin crafting system. This will be a breeding-based customization system that involves swatch inheritance to create varied combinations for each individual player. We'll be sure to cover how it works in detail closer to its release. The goal is to have these updates out by the second quarter of this year, but as a reminder, we do not provide concrete ETAs, and this is just a target date, not a guarantee. As players have noticed, our previous updates contained quite a lot of skins in anticipation for this new feature. On the back end, our development team has been hard at work masking out these skins and setting them up to be compatible with customization. This means the skins are having their colors altered to fit an RGB format, which in short tells the engine where a color on a dragon skin pattern starts and ends. This, of course, means testing. Lots of testing. Our VFX artist has had quite a bit of fun exploring possible color combinations while quality checking all of the masks. Here's a few examples of what could be possible with this new mechanic. While some of these palettes were made with existing colors in mind, please note that these colors are not confirmed to be available upon launch. Excluding the legendary skins, we want all dragons to have a cohesive color profile that would make sense for their species and preferred environments. Speaking of legendary skins, something else players can expect to see coming to the game with 1.3 and 1.4 are legendary content creator skins. These skins are reserved for our most dedicated content creators and are particularly special as the creators who earn them are able to work closely with our artists to create their very own custom design. Similar to the creator skin, which will still be available to earn, legendary content creator skins come in the form of keys to be distributed by content creators to their viewers. We're still fine-tuning the requirements on how a creator can earn their own legendary skin, but in the meantime, we decided to award two of them to our most dedicated creators on all things Dodd, Loosewing and Call Me Pancake. Be sure to subscribe to their channels to have a chance at winning keys for one of these skins in the future. Here's a look at upcoming additions to our game. Acid Spitter will be receiving two new skins, Alpine Burst and Purple Roan. Inferno Ravager will also be receiving two new skins, Hellfire and Soulfire. Animation work is ongoing with Mimikor, and the hatchling model is the focus right now. In case you didn't know, Mimikor will also have the ability to climb. The animations for this ability are still a work in progress, but here are a few we're testing with currently. Which is your favorite? Here's a fun bit of news. In a future update, we're adding a brand new emote for all hatchlings, Beg. This emote will be a new way to tell your parents you're hungry, thirsty, or maybe you just want a bit of attention. Check out what we have so far. Finally, we've got a bit of Singe Crest news. As you may be aware, all of our dragons have nests unique to them that reflect the behavior and environment of their species. Singe Crest is a fisher and prefers to live near the water, so our artistic team created a nest concept centered around this idea. The nest is made with a combination of river rocks, driftwood, and tropical flora. There's even the leftovers of a tasty fish dinner, saving it for later perhaps? Our Tales of Dragons Lorebook contest has come to an end, with Axicor and Lindsay Burkhart being selected as the winners. Take a look at their gorgeous work. We felt the layout really captured Dodd's aesthetic perfectly. This lorebook, when complete, will serve as an in-game guide on everything Dodd. Not only will it contain beautiful hand-drawn art and text, but there will be video walkthroughs as well. It'll take some time to implement as we work with the winners in our development team to complete all of the pages, but be sure to keep an eye out for its addition in future updates. We have 2 more winners to announce from our March and April Trial of the Quill contest. March's theme was spring, and we gave our flowers to Adri for their lovely shadow scale piece. The movement and palette is just stunning. April's theme was eggs, and we think the winner Bashi did an excellent job. What an adorable portrait of the cutest hatchlings on Drakon. In case you didn't know, Trial of the Quill is a monthly art contest in our Discord where winners can earn in-game rewards such as emote pack DLCs or even the elusive content creator skin. Be sure to join our Discord, linked in the description below, to learn more. There have been a few changes to our Patreon. Firstly, the Feathered Zygovo has been added to the 3D Prints collection and is now the featured free print of the month for the Alpha Dragon tier. He may be small, but he is mighty. We've also decided to tweak how rewards work for users who have surpassed the Lifetime 300 reward tier. Lifetime 300 is our highest tier, yet some generous players continue to support us even after they've already received all possible rewards. The continued support from our Patreon community allows us to continue development of this game, and we want to do our best to show our appreciation without adding any additional tiers that may make rewards feel financially impossible to obtain. When a user surpasses the Lifetime 300 donation goal, they become eligible for earning additional sets of existing in-game rewards. You can almost look at this as if you're starting over but keeping the rewards you earned previously. If a Lifetime 300 user donates an additional $15, they'll earn a second set of Crimson Skin rewards. If they donate a total of an additional 100, they will earn a second set of the Lifetime 100 in-game rewards, and so on and so forth. This applies all the way up to the Lifetime 300 tier and only applies to in-game rewards. Thank you everyone for supporting Day of Dragons. We hope you've enjoyed this look behind the curtain at all of the hard work that goes into this game, and we can't wait to show you even more on our next Beawesome Wrap-Up video. See ya!